Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to our Get Astrologic Now YouTube channel. And now I want to talk about the month of June, what there is to expect. And I want to say the most significant aspect that will be occurring this month and will produce major events is that Mars is going to come together with the Sun, and particularly around the time of the new moon, there will be major events. So we're going to have Mars, Sun, and Moon come together in the sign of Gemini. And at the time of the new moon, it's going to be June 16th, and they will be in the nakshatra Mrigashira. Mrigashira is ruled by Mars. So this is a very intense time, and this is a very intense conjunction. Now the Sun I think of in terms as leadership and world rulers, and you're going to find that this is going to be a pivotal month concerning world rulers and what is to come for the world and even the economy. Everything is about to change. Also, something very significant that's going to be happening this month is that Mercury is going to finally turn direct, and that saves a lot of problems, and things are going to get so much better when Mercury goes direct. But remember, Mercury is in the sign of Taurus for the most part of this month, and it is opposed Saturn. So there's a lot of things that have been stifled, held back, and this Mercury retrograde has been a doozy. It's caused so many problems for me personally, so I know that goes for everyone else. Travel plans have gone haywire, and communications have gone haywire. Just everything seems to be a mess. The first day that Mercury went retrograde in May, for me, all my computers went down. So this has been an intense one for everyone. So what I want you to know also that's really positive about this month, where things are starting to brew, there's like a big change, and people are waking up and they're discovering that they need better leadership in the world. And this is the Sun coming together with Mars. And I do get that there could be something like a world leader or past world leader that there will be health problems or issues with. And actually, I get this will occur during the summer months, somewhere between June and August, that you'll see some demise of a world leader. Now, also, I see someone coming into world leadership that's going to make a major difference this summer. And watch as things start to change this month, the month of June. Sun-Mars conjunctions are so important because they activate things, and they're both friends in a chart, the Sun with Mars, but they create violence. As a matter of fact, it was April 15th of 2013 during the Boston Marathon bombing that Mars was exactly conjunct the Sun on that day. But remember, this happens once every 2 years, so it's not like the end of the world every time Mars conjuncts the Sun. And in 2013, they just so happened to be, Mars was with K2 and opposed Saturn, so that's why that was such a really bad conjunction. But this time I think it has something to do with leadership, and because it's in the sign of Gemini, it has to do with communications, and it has to do with world leaders' communications, that there will be some kind of plans but possible disagreements and fighting and war that could ensue over this. So I'm looking at some of the dates that I want you to know about this month. And the first one I want to go over with you is the full moon, which is June 2nd. During this full moon, Mercury will be opposed Mars, and Mercury will be with Mars, and it will be opposed Saturn. So this is while they're still transiting in the sign of Taurus. And as you well know, the whole month of May, primarily, we had Mars and Saturn opposed, which caused great difficulty and angry outburst. But as we look forward, you're going to find that things are going to come to fruition, things that were stuck during this Saturn-Mars, especially as Mars shifts into the sign of Gemini. Right before the new moon, they're going to shift into Gemini, which the new moon's going to be 1 degree of Gemini, which is the 16th of June. So know that all of your feelings of feeling stuck and your frustration, it's about to change. So just get over it for the first part of June till we have Mercury go direct and we have Mars leave the sign of Taurus where it has been opposed Saturn. That represents a stalemate, Saturn-Mars. So by the 12th of June, this is a very important day because this is the day Mars will conjunct the Sun at 27 degrees of Taurus. So they're really stuck and they're in the nakshatra of Mrigashira, which if you look at the myth of Mrigashira, which the doe, the deer, it primarily deals with someone that's always searching, always seeking, trying to get answers. It deals with the hunt. That's what Mrigashira has to deal with the deer. And furthermore, it does have issues of betrayal, which you will find will surface during this month, particularly when we come to the latter part of the month and it's dealing with relationship issues that will come up in your personal life. So looking at the 12th, you're going to find also that that's the day that Mercury goes direct. Mercury will go direct at 10 degrees of Taurus. That is actually the degree that Saturn turned direct, exactly opposite this in Scorpio. So that degree is activated in a big way, and what I think it means is you will find that things will surface that were really causing problems in your life. You will come to know what issue it is that's causing your problems and how to address it. So this is extremely positive around the 12th. Around June 13th, this is an important date as well, because this is the time that Neptune turns retrograde. It's going to be at 15 degrees Aquarius, and K2 will cast a full aspect to Venus. So this is the day and the time to be aware of your personal relationships, because you will find that things that have been hidden from you in your partnership, things you need to be aware of, will come to the forefront. You're going to have to work these things out. But as always, when things surface, you deal with them, there's always a healing. And that's in the area of your personal relationships. Be aware that during this time, there may be some surprising celebrity that will split up, some kind of divorce or something with a celebrity that will surprise everyone. Be aware of that. Now, around the new moon, which I said before is on the 16th, this is going to be where everyone's going to be in a place of anger, frustration. A lot of fear surfaces when things happen like this. But use this anger to get yourself up and get things done, because sometimes you push things under the carpet and it's not till you get angry enough till you finally get things rolling and get things done. So use this energy wisely and watch what you say, because remember, this is happening in the sign of Gemini, which can cause you to say the wrong thing, an angry outburst. So be cool and watch what you have to say, because you don't want to say things that you will regret later. Okay. Around the end of June, first June 19th, Rahu, by casting a trine to Mercury, will cause all sorts of travel upsets. It's not a great time to travel. Of course, you have to have your personal chart looked at as to if it will affect you personally, but there could be some travel mishaps, and there could be some plane mechanicals problems, maybe even some kind of calamity or a crash of some sort. But it represents problems with machinery and problems with travel. Okay, so June 24th This is an important date. Jupiter will trine Uranus. And this will be some kind of new technology, some new invention. Something will come to the forefront that will change our lives in a very positive way. It could be technology. It could even be the discovery of something in outer space, because that's basically Uranus and Jupiter's aspects. But something suddenly happens, something that will change the world. And I think at this point we're looking at a spiritual leader that could come to the forefront, that could change our lives. But because Mercury at that time is square Neptune, be aware not to be fanatical, not to get caught up in cults or crazy ideas. Remember that you have all your answers within yourself. Don't be persuaded by others' ideas that are imbalanced. So be aware of this. By the end of the month, the sun will come to the midpoint of Rahu and Ketu, so I'm looking at that would be the time that there could be some problems in leadership. World leader that may be either eliminated from their position, or they could become ill. And I kind of get, it's a sense of a retired world leader or president that could have some health problems. And last but not least, around the last day of the month, plus the first day of July, we have Jupiter and Venus coming together, and they are coming together about 27 degrees of Cancer. And this is powerful. This is the time that I'm starting to see where leadership will change. The world is about to change directions. And yes, there will be an explosive event, but of course, this is necessary and this brings healing. So with that, if you have any questions or you need more information or you'd like a reading from me, you can go to my website, which is galacticcenter.org. Thank you.